The Russia-Ukraine war has once again intensified in the areas around the Russian-occupied southern port city of Kherson due to a recent counteroffensive launched by Ukraine. This counteroffensive features ambitious ground assaults that were preceded by sustained attacks on command posts, ammunition stores, and fuel reserves far behind the front lines, CNN reported, citing video and satellite imagery. CNN further quoted anonymous American and Ukrainian officials who revealed Ukraine's goal of retaking the majority of Russian-occupied Kherson Oblast by the end of the year. According to Ukrainian officials, the goal is to take at least all territory north or west of the Dnipro River, including not only the city of Kherson but also Nova Kakhovka, site of an important hydroelectric plant, as well as the canal that supplies Crimea with much of its water, the report says. Ukraine's road to retaking Kherson appeared to have started strongly, with the Institute for the Study of War collating social media footage showcasing the latest attacks and possible Ukrainian gains made. Social media footage taken by the residents of Kherson Oblast on 7 September provides visual evidence of the continuing Ukrainian operational-level interdiction campaign. Ukrainian forces likely targeted Russian military assets and logistic nodes in two main areas, around Kherson city and around Nova Kakhovka, 55 kilometers east of Kherson city. Satellite imagery shows damage to the Nova Kakhovka hydroelectric power plant and the nearby road bridge, which appears to have fallen away almost completely. Ukrainian sources claim that Ukrainian strikes hit a Russian equipment concentration in the Nova Kakhovka area, the ISW said. However, a Washington Post story released early on Thursday paints a bleaker picture, showcasing the mountainous task at hand for Ukraine and coming straight from the horse's mouth, featuring perspectives of Ukrainian soldiers who were wounded on the front lines of the counteroffensive and are currently recuperating. The story revealed the following insights about the challenges Ukrainian soldiers have faced. The soldiers said they lacked the artillery needed to dislodge Russia's entrenched forces and described a yawning technology gap with their better equipped adversaries. The soldiers were interviewed on gurneys and in wheelchairs as they recovered from injuries sustained in the offensive. Some spoke on the condition of anonymity to avoid disciplinary action. Others, like Denis and Igor, agreed to reveal only their first names. But most spoke plainly about the disadvantages they faced. Russia's Orlan drones exposed Ukrainian positions from more than a kilometer above their heads, they said, an altitude that meant they never heard the buzz of the aircraft tracking their movements. Russian tanks emerged from newly built cement fortifications to blast infantry with large caliber artillery, the wounded Ukrainian soldiers said. The vehicles would then shrink back beneath the concrete shelters, shielded from mortar and rocket fire. Counter-battery radar systems automatically detected and located Ukrainians who were targeting the Russians with projectiles, unleashing a barrage of artillery fire in response. Russian hacking tools hijacked the drones of Ukrainian operators who saw their aircraft drift away helplessly behind enemy lines. There has been no information or updates from the Ukrainian government so far on this Washington Post story. In his latest address, President Zelensky made no mention of Kherson, instead focusing on happenings in Kharkiv and providing updates on grain exports. Towards the east, Ukrainian forces recaptured at least two villages in a surprise offensive that broke through Russian front lines south of Kharkiv on Wednesday. Ukrainian and Russian sources reported Ukraine had captured the settlements of Verbivka and Volokhiv Yar and operationally surrounded the town of Balaklia, according to reporting from The Telegraph and Newsweek. For ThePrint, this is Raghav Bikhchandani. For more, log on to theprint.in and follow us on social media.